Good morning all. I have just left HAWKER very early this morning. I was hugely lucky to come across the lovely Marlene from HAWKER who gave me a lift back out to the trail, which has saved me 7 kilometres of road walking, which is all off trail, so it counts for nothing. And she drove me out here crack of dawn, well before dawn even, so that I could get started early. So this week is all going to be pretty warm weather, everything in sort of the high 20s or so. So I'm going to be planning to have a whole lot of really early starts so that I can do most of the walking during the cooler hours of the morning. As you can see, just got a bit of pre-dawn light cracking behind me over the horizon. I've just made it up to the top of Jarvis Hill, which is a beautiful little scenic walk. It's only about 260 metres I think, but it also has a 65 metre climb and it's quite rocky. Let's see if I can turn this around. You can see this is the top of Jarvis Hill. You can see the just how rocky it is. You spend most of the climb is just climbing over this sort of terrain, which is kind of cool. Here's the monument at the top as well. Also just starting to see the shape of the ranges in the distance in that very faint light of dawn over there, and that's where I'm heading for this week. This week I'm going up over Wilpena Pound and down into the other side, and then straight on up to Parachuter Gorge. I think I've got quite a lot of creek bed walking and gorge walking this week, which should be great because I really enjoy that stuff. And 7 days I'll be at the end. Unbelievable. As the sign says, walkers follow ridge. How is that for a view? I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be walking this section in a storm. Could be a little bit hairy. As you can see, I've started pretty early again this morning and it's still dark out. Yesterday was absolutely exhausting, so I thought may as well try and once again start as early as possible. It's nice and cool. It's actually like it's not cold at all, just sort of a nice pleasant cool temperature right now. As you can see, I've got a pretty good head torch. It does make for a pretty comfortable nighttime walking, and the other great thing is that all of the signposts updated with reflective stickers now, so it makes it a little bit easier to find your way. That's probably the biggest risk of night hiking, is the chance that you'll miss one of the signposts and end up going off track. But for me today, I'm going to be walking through this creek bed here for pretty much the entire day. So as long as I stay in the creek bed and don't go off on any detours, I should be right. So that's pretty good. Yesterday was absolutely spectacular. Going up over Jarvis Hill in particular was absolutely stunning, but it was also absolutely exhausting. I think a big part of that was the fact that I have a very big resupply on my back right now, and also with the warmer weather I'm maxed out on water, so my bag is super duper heavy. I ate a lot of food last night with the main aim of lightening my load. Of course I have rationed everything, so I still have enough for the rest of the week. Oh, check it out, I found some water. Not sure if you can even see it, but there's a little bit of water in the dry creek bed. Not a whole lot, it's pretty stagnant, pretty green, but there you go. I have some water birds and stuff as well. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so my legs felt like lead last night. My feet felt like they'd been pulverised. I think I was possibly the most sore I've been for the whole trail. But I was very lucky to be able to stay at a hut last night, Mayo Hut, and that was really nice. They even had some old mattress, so I chucked my sleeping mat down on top of one of those, and it was bliss. So soft and comfortable, and I slept really well. I'm feeling pretty good this morning. My legs feel like they're my own again. Today I'm walking on to Red Range Camp, which I think basically just has a tank and some flat ground. So I'll probably get there quite early, hopefully. I think it's probably still about half an hour before first light comes up. So I'm going to get on my way and get as far as I can while it's nice and cool. I've been watching this range as the morning sun starts to illuminate it, and then as the sunrise actually comes up and starts striking those hills, and it's absolutely amazing. Every couple of minutes the colours have changed completely, become more vibrant, and it's just absolutely spectacular. Well, the sun has just come up here as I've left Red Range Camp, and I've decided today that I'm going to make a push for Wilpena. That's the Wilpena Pound resort. I had originally thought that I might do a dry camp halfway because it's a 29-kilometre day, so it's a pretty long one. And of course the days are getting warm as well. But I decided I would get up really early, start a bit of night hiking and push through. It was either have a really long hard day or carry an extra 3 kilos of water. So I've gone for the let's try and push through and get there. So I started about 4 this morning. It was a full moon, so it was quite easy to see around. I'm hoping to finish by about 2 this afternoon. So definitely it's going to be one of my longest days on the trail. Fingers crossed to make it. There will be one really tough section in the middle as I head up and over the edge of the pound and down the other side, and then I get to walk across the bowl to the far side where the camp is. The next 2 days are the 2 hottest days on the forecast, sitting around 29-30 degrees. So I'm going to have a sit down when I get to camp tonight and have a think about how I'm going to plan those days, because I really don't want to be out walking in that sort of temperatures. To my west over here, let's see if I can get this to focus a bit better. There you go. I've been walking, just admiring this range. It's just been changing colours by the minute as the sun hits it, and it is absolutely spectacular. I've just been stopping and staring at it because it is just absolutely gorgeous. So for now, I just need to get many kilometres under my feet as possible before it gets too warm. In fact, as I get to the end of that gorgeous red coloured range over there, I look around and I see that there, which is the backside of Wilpena Pound, and that is what I have to climb over later today. And then cross the pound and to the other side, so that looks tough. Whew, made it to the top. I'm right on a saddle that goes over that top of the pound edge. I've got that beautiful red range behind me, and I'm heading on into the centre of the pound. So back down the other side now.